Hey everybody! Welcome to another episode of Who's That Anime? With your host Stephen Collin. You know, the lovable duo has been doing this
Yeah,
for 3 years.
yeah, it has passed our 3-year anniversary.
Oh, wow. Our
Our
anniversary.
anniversary.
Our third anniversary.
That's what they call it. A reverse.
Anniversary. uh,
Um,
anyway, we're still
yeah.
talking about Chargeman Ken. How about that?
Somehow
Yeah.
we're still talking about Chargeman Ken.
To be honest, Steve, I'm 100% all good saying, hey, we're here to talk about the Cars from 10, and then just rib, rib it on about some other thing completely is not Charged
about,
on Ken.
about something that's not Chargeman Ken. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. This is getting harder because I think and I use this term lightly, so please, like, people don't get excited. But the good episodes have kind of been.
The famous episodes, yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Except
yeah,
for one.
definitely. Oh, really? Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I guess we'll get to that one
Yeah.
at some point.
Yep.
Um, but here we are, to talk about episodes 36 through 40 today. So these aired from May 20th to May 24th, 1974. Um, Crazy. Uh,
Yeah. It is.
we're Oh boy. Right. Okay. Let's do this. We're
Mhm.
starting off with the episode Shudder, the Devil's Hospital.
Oh, yeah. Shit. This one. So,
Yeah.
it's basically it starts off with a man kind of waking nervously outside a door, and then someone comes in.
Sorry, I'm dancing the way that he like waits nervously.
Okay.
Kind of, need to watch the video version of this, but he kind of does this.
Yeah. Yeah. Um and yeah, and then he comes out, it's like, it's here, the baby's here. And they're like, oh no, it's this has happened, and they kinda lift the cover of the tray. It's like, oh shit, that's the fifth one today or something. So along those lines.
Oh shit! It's the fifth baby that's turned out like this today. Oh,
Yeah. I was like,
oh, some going on here. They're all turning out a bit monstery.
yeah. And then they cut to like some nurses in purple faces and green garb,
We're
uh,
definitely not Duralians.
definitely not Australians, in a food making facility, and the doctor comes in, shouts at them about making food or something,
Yeah.
and
What have you done to the food? What is it that you're doing here?
yeah, and then they kind of laugh at him. Ha ha! What are you laughing for? How dare you? And then he goes, right, oh shit, you're Chileans. I'm going to like go out here, and then they just blast him with eye beams, and he goes, "Ugh," dies.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they go to deliver the food, and they go,
Yep.
oh, no one's here. Oh, no one's in this room
Everyone's
either.
gone.
No one's this room. And then Chargeman Ken appears and just starts blasting.
Does just appear. It is the thing from uh Always Sunny of, and then I started blasting.
Blasting.
That's
Yeah.
basically it. Like,
That's
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 if I could
what
like Danny DeVito as Chargeman Ken could be a thing.
I wanted him to be
Oh,
Detective
Detective
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
I was
Yeah,
I was well
yeah.
for that. That'll be Detective Pikachu.
I can get that. That's pretty
Uh,
much the end of this episode, right? Is Chargeman Ken comes in and just Chargeman Ken's all over the place.
all over the place.
And
Yeah, Chargeman Ken's all over the place. That's the euphemism right there.
yeah.
He goes to different hospitals, by the way.
Yeah. That's not specifically clear, but yes, he does.
He does fly through different windows and goes boo, 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 and they're all dead. And
It
then
is insane.
the leader of the Dragons goes, "Curse you, Charge Man Ken! I'll kick you next time, gadget."
Yeah, yeah.
I can't do Claw's voice.
It's a really deep voice.
It
It's
is.
hard to do.
I'll kick you next time, gadget.
Um,
No.
that's definitely getting there. That is the I lost my voice in an unfortunate smoking accident.
Oh, God, that sounds like You ever watched Badman? The mock up of the Dark Knight universe from
Oh, we've
College
we've
Humor.
talked about that many times on this podcast, I'm sure.
Yeah, but it was an episode where he finds his voice. He basically just like picks someone up off the street and tell me where the drugs are, and he's like, "That's not scary." Oh, how about we go through like 15 different voices until he loses his voice, and it's like, yeah, that's the one.
That's the one. Well, Chargeman Ken saves the day. Maybe unclear as to whether he's done a good thing or not.
Yeah,
Um,
next
on
episode.
on on to episode 37, Beat the Hijack. Okay, not gonna lie, this one had me in the first half, and then I got a bit confused.
This where they changed it up, man. They changed it up.
Yeah, this is like bold and refreshing. The entire episode can be described in like maybe 2 sentences. Chargeman Ken and family are on a plane that gets hijacked, and you're like, oh, clearly what's happened here is the aliens have hijacked the plane in an attempt to kill Chargeman Ken.
What was the
Um,
movie? It was
hmm?
a movie like that where the FBI agent's on a plane. I think it had Wesley Snipe in it. He was the good guy.
Passenger 57.
Passenger 57, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's a real
Yeah.
good movie. Um, but,
Josh
but
Kids gave the plot to this movie.
he's responsible for a lot.
Yes.
Um, the benefit, well, yeah, the benefit to this episode is that it's slightly different because all of a sudden another passenger's like, "Hey, don't be fucking doing that." You're like, "Oh, this is gonna go bad. They've all got guns and possibly eye lasers to kill all the hijack, to kill this guy." And
Yeah.
then the passenger eye lasers the hijackers.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Wow.
yeah. The hijackers do the thing. It's a priest though,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they're all
that's
like,
right.
"Stay back, priest! How you're going to like send me to hell? Ah, no, stay back! I've got to shoot you." So he shoots them a couple of times. Like, oh, didn't do shit.
Yeah,
And then
and he eye lasers the crap out of them.
yeah, and then because Ken's mum tells Ken not to do anything in case he injures the passengers. He's like, "Oh, okay, I can't do that." And then they all turn out to be drilling anyway, and it's like,
Yeah.
we followed you onto this plane to like kill you, Ken.
So, can we talk about like the ratio of people on this plane? Is there's Chargeman Ken and his family,
Um,
the group of hijackers, and the Duralians.
yeah,
Like, it's a really another really abstract. See, and like this is not they could just drive that plane into the ground with everyone on it and have less Duralian casualty.
yeah, yeah,
Like Chargeman Ken is murdering thousands of Duralians a week at this point.
yeah. Yes.
It's
Uh,
insane. Or
yeah.
they could just let the hijackers do their work.
Oh no, no.
Oh God.
They can't let anyone have the glory of killing Ken.
No, that's true. They need to
It's
do it
it's it's
themselves.
it's been proven at least twice.
It's true.
Uh,
No one but us.
yeah.
Um,
So,
that's kind of the end of this episode, right? Is they all then get murdered?
yeah. Well, it's the end of every episode. Anyway, but this one, the play is the Chargeman Ken's Sky Rod, I think it's called.
Yeah, the sky rod.
What the fuck is Sky Rod? Anyway, it's not like a rod, and it's
Guess it's
just
in the sky.
nowhere innuendo. Uh, so he just like summons Sky Rod, and it just like punctures the hole, and they all run into the ship, and then he blows up the airplane, and then they land, and then the funny bit at the end is he accidentally blew up all the souvenirs too.
He what? Sorry.
He blew up the souvenirs.
Yeah, he did.
He blew up the souvenirs. And he was like, "Sorry, Robert man, I blew up your souvenirs."
Oh my God.
Steve has broken.
Uh,
100%
episode
broke.
38. And I'm reading the title of this one, and I'm like, what happened in this episode? Oper- Operation Geralian Fake Friendship.
Oh, yeah. This one he's playing baseball.
Is that this one? What's the
Yeah,
one after it then?
isn't it?
There's one after it called The Pretty Boy Robot is a Herald of Death. What's that one?
Oh, that's the one. The is that not the one where it's the a hairdresser? Or is that the one with the kid? Is got to sabotage the
No, I think
airbase.
that's another one. What the fuck is that one? Colin, what's happened?
We lost track of what shinies Chargeman Ken's given us. I'm sure
Right,
this is
hang
the
on, hang
baseball
on.
one.
I'm going back. I think you're right. I think this is the baseball one, but for the avoidance of doubt, I'm going to double check what it is. Yes, Duralian Fake Friendship is definitely the baseball episode,
Okay.
and the one after it is, yeah, it is the beauty salon one. What the fuck? Why is that called that?
Uh
Okay, never mind. Yeah, Ken plays baseball against the guy who's also good at baseball,
oh yeah,
but
but
better than Ken.
this isn't. He didn't. It isn't that friend. That's not the friend. It's
No,
he bashes the ball out for a home run and smashes a window or something. And he goes, "Oh, sorry, you smashed
yep.
your window." And there's like a kid. It's like, "Oh no, I'll live my own. Here, come and visit me." Ah, okay.
Come and visit me and my butler.
How the? I mean,
Why? Why is
every
nobody
time.
questioning this? Yeah, nobody's questioning it. Hey, I don't recognize you, child I've never seen before in a small town, apparently.
Yeah, well, no, as well, but yeah, it's like it's never heard of stranger danger.
No, no, he has not, because he doesn't give a shit. He's just gonna shoot them anyway.
Yeah, well, once you find out it's
Someone,
Jordanians,
yeah. I suppose that's his motto. Is like, I'm not really in any danger, and if I am in danger, I'll just shoot them to death.
yeah, I mean that's just psychotic.
It's the Chargeman Ken way.
Yeah. Anyway,
I
so
go and
the
enjoy playing tennis at this guy's house with his butler.
yeah, and Karen and the robot boy
Barakan.
Barakan, yeah,
These names are going to
are
be committed to memory forever.
no, I tend to forget names quite well. So anyway, uh, they're there and they're playing in the pool, and she's just like splashing away with her ring, going, and then it's
Yep.
like really trippy in double speed. Like she's like
It
literally
does it
having a
all
fit.
it does that multiple times as well.
Yeah, and then the kids,
Multiple times.
because the kid says, "Oh, I can't play baseball. I'm too ill." So they go back to his place after the game, and then says, "Oh, but I can play tennis. Let's play some
Oh yeah.
tennis." And they
That's
play
less
tennis for him.
strenuous.
Yeah, it's like what? Anyway, so the ball got rigged, got swapped out at one point, and became a
Yeah.
bomb as Ken hit it and knocks Ken out, and he's asleep. And then Barakan and Karen leave the pool to go play tennis, then gets catched in
Yep.
a cage, and then Barakan's
Trapped.
squeezes through the bar somehow.
He does
Yeah,
and something. The butler and the kid are Duralians. We
Julian's.
never
Yep,
saw it coming.
never saw it coming.
Ken gets woken up and he
So
just Chargeman Ken's
yeah, I think it's had
again.
charge again, and it was like they were going to dissect them, and they
They
had like the
were.
big saw blade coming down to them, and it's
They were
like
going to dissect him in the just messiest way possible.
yeah, it's literally it's the Super Meat Boy. It's Super Meat Boy, man. It's
We're going to do a detailed analysis of this painting, but to do it, I'm going to burn it
yeah, pretty
to
much.
find out what it was made of and how quickly it burned.
Yeah. Uh, anyway, so yes, Ken wakes up, turns into Chargeman Ken, shits some aliens. Uh, and there's some funny quip at the end because it's a 70s cartoon. It's always got something to laugh about at the end, like Scooby Doo.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, that's it.
Yeah.
That's quite lit, man.
Well, that was that one. And
Yeah,
now and now for another
thanks.
one, which I don't understand why it's called what it's called. The Pretty Boy Robot is a herald of death.
Yeah,
What
that's
the fuck?
this. This one I thought this was one that his sister gets hit, tries to kill him because she's been obviously manipulated, but it's not.
Eh, no, this is the one where the mum and Karen are like, "We're gonna go into the beauty salon. Bye." And Ken's like, "Ha, you need to go. Ha,
It's it's boring.
yeah,
Don't
ha,
worry. And then to do some karate, him and
yeah."
Barakan, and then Barakan flattens himself against the wall. He's quite squidgy in this one. Um,
Uh,
and then so the mum and sister goes to the beauty salon, which has been overrun by Australians who look like the people from the salon.
who all look the same.
Yeah. And then so they get put in the chairs, and then the chairs kind of like put them to sleep somehow.
Yeah, it's very unclear.
And then they pick up the bodies, walk out, and it's like, well, we're supposed to better get rid of this shop now and just burn it down.
A perfect plan.
Perfect plan foiled by the fact he has to destroy a fucking building. So the
Uh,
Ken, whatever reason, and Barra can go to the beauty salon now.
yep.
I think they just wanted to look through the window and just tease the sister or something.
Yes.
But then they realise there's a fire, so they go, "Oh, there's a fire!" And then, oh shit, that's the shop that they should be in. And then the people from the shop ask, "Oh, Ken, yeah, your sister's been taken by the Chileans." And then he goes finds them, and they're in the ship, and they're about to get a big
They're about to
a
get big
new
spikes in their eyes.
yeah to turn them into robots,
Yep.
and then
Which I guess is code for lobotomy.
yeah, no bother me. And then Ken appears out of nowhere and blasts aliens and saves his mum. Because they wake up at the last minute. It's a bit
Of
like
course.
that scene from Dead Space 2.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's rough.
That was rough. I didn't like that
It's
scene.
real rough. The game is fucking rough.
Need to play them again.
Yeah. I need to
I
play the
thought
remake of Dead Space still.
I need to play that. Probably need to play 3. I haven't played 3 yet.
I still haven't played 3.
Yeah.
I own it digitally and physically and have never played it.
Yeah, I've never played it. I want it. Anyway, so aye. Kel goes in, blows up the ship, saves
Yeah.
things. Um, No, I don't think it's this episode. There's an episode where it shows Ken's impervious to their beams. It blatantly shoots right face up in the face with the one of the beams, and it just bounces off his helmet.
It could be this one. I don't
I
know,
think it might
man.
be this one.
Like
Might be this one.
there's
And he's
there's
like,
not a lot in this episode.
"You can't do anything to me, mate." And then he just boo 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 boo. And I started blasting.
Yeah, he wins the day again.
Yeah,
Uh and then I guess episode 40,
yeah.
Race on Murder Highway.
Oh, Racing Murder Highway. This is excellent because I loved it. I loved the fact that they did not animate the driver of the other car one
Or
bit.
add in any audio.
Yeah.
There's like huge sections. I was gonna say actually the last time we recorded, the audio in the first few episodes is really sparse and non-existent,
Mhm.
and they've gotten better with the audio. But in this one, there's barely any,
Yeah.
and there are cars in it. It's on a highway, and there's no noise.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Insane.
So I is so this woman comes up this woman driver comes up and goes,
Yep.
"Aha! You want a race?" And Ken's like, "No, don't be stupid. This is a highway. How stupid are you? This is a stupid idea. Let's not do this." And he's like,
Yep.
"Oh, you coward!" And then I think he just races away, like he actually speeds away from her. And then
Yeah.
she appears from behind and runs from behind, and like, oh, he's like, "Oh
Start
shit."
shooting at him.
Uh, yeah, but I think that's after he realizes it's a trailer.
I was going to say, I think it's about the same time because I think the reason they figure out is they look in the rearview mirror. It's like, oh, look, the
Yeah,
driver.
yeah. So I don't know if you ever made it aware, but Chileans are essentially vampires, apparently, where they have no reflection.
Yeah, yeah. And now that I think about it, it makes more sense when with all the other, like they have like random vampire sidekicks,
Yeah, yeah,
like that doll.
yeah, yeah,
Maybe makes sense now, I guess.
yeah.
Let's
Uh,
not get too far.
that's not really make sense at all.
uh,
Uh,
yeah,
yeah. So they start driving along the road. Ken's apparently old enough to drive.
let's not get into that.
Uh, and yeah, she's ramming them, sideswiping them, and it's like, oh shit, she's really trying to kill me. And then they come to like a weird bit of the road where it kind of does a loop and it has like a big hole in
Yeah,
it, and he's oh no, and then he does a constant spin all the time because she's like shooting him with freeze rays or something.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I don't know what any of this episode is. Like, it's
It's like,
basically two segments that they stretch out for the entire episode.
and they're on the highway of death, man. Um, and then
He Chargeman Kens and lifts Karen and Barakan to safety.
into the ship.
Does he not fly? Yeah, he flies up
Yeah.
into the air.
Oh, he does fly into the ship, yeah. Because he gets barricaded, because he comes along and then there's actually more Chileans on bikes or something coming towards him.
The moral of the story is do that and then shoot downward, and
Yeah.
everything just explodes. Like the whole
Yeah.
highway just goes up in a ball of flames.
Yeah, I mean, his beams are that powerful, but they don't damage the highway. Because they're back on it,
Exactly.
like, within seconds. And they're driving along the road, do, 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 and then there's, like, this car broken down at the side, and all they do is laugh at them.
Yeah, like
What's going on with this?
uh, weird fucking episode, man.
Uh, it's just like, oh, what we're going to Ken to do today? Oh, let's have a car. We hadn't had him in a car episode before.
We've got some animation of him driving a car.
You know what?
Maybe we can use that somehow.
Maybe they watched F Race 2000 and they're like, oh, yeah, that's the idea.
I'm almost of the opinion that they maybe like
Or
this was a
definitely,
movie that they chopped up into 65 different episodes.
it's a terrible movie because it's
I
all
mean,
completely
yeah.
different.
I know. I'm waiting for somebody to come and do like the Snyder cut of Chargeman Ken and edit it into a coherent movie.
Oh,
That'd be wild.
I think that ship sailed long ago, man.
Fair. That's fair.
But then it wasn't the trend back then to do that. It was just ship out something and hope it makes money. But now it's
Yeah.
like, oh, got to please the fans. Anyway, that was all the episodes for this week
Yep.
of Who's
Which
That
means,
Anime?
yep, you've been listening to Who's That Anime, an anime podcast, a podcast about anime, which can be found where all good podcasts can be found. Uh, if you want to support us in any way, leaving a review would be really cool. We don't make any money on this show, so leaving us a review. If you've already left us a review or can't leave us a review, then telling a friend if you enjoy what we do would be super awesome. We also have a Facebook page. That's facebook.com/who's that anime, where we post all the latest releases and the occasional anime meme. We have a Discord channel. You can find the link to that in the show notes. We also have a YouTube channel where Colin painstakingly puts together the video versions of these episodes. You can also find our RSS feed for the podcast in YouTube now as well. You can find that by going to youtube.com and searching for @who's that anime. Colin and I occasionally like to play video games. Colin at twitch.tv/couchfuel and myself at twitch.tv/hailpayman. You can find archives of all of the stuff from those recordings as well on youtube.com if you search for at Couchfuel or at Hail Payman.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's us. We'll be
That is
back for
us.
another bonus episode of Chargeman Ken.
Yes, next week. Stay tuned. Stay peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. It's going to be an exciting episode of Chargeman Ken.
I like the idea of just stay peeled.
Stay peeled.
All of you. Stay peeled, people.
Oh, that reminds me of the old meme where it's like Linkin Park's. Do, 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 do.
Oh, crawling.
Yeah, crawling. And it's just basically, it's partly an anime about vegetables. I don't.
Oh, wait, I've seen that one. The one where the thing peels itself.
Yeah,
Yes.
the potato peels itself, then launches itself into the curry.
I've seen that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm also we should probably say right now, in a Who's That Anime First, you sang a song and I got it.
Hey,
It's finally happened.
it's finally happened.
Oh,
I've lowered your senses.
it's reminded the idea of stay peeled reminded me of the bit in Simpsons where he says like stay frosty man. He goes, wait, what would the colonel say? And he's thinking of like a cereal. And it says stay crunchy and milk. He's like, stay crunchy, man.
Stay crunchy, man.
Stay crunchy. Stay crunchy and milk. Oh boy, the delirium's really kicked in. We'll be back next time.
Yeah, catch you. Oh, missed it. The thing I say at the start. Catch you next time. Same Miami place, same Miami time, same charging charge.
Charge and go.
Charge and go! Shit.
Charge and go fuck yourself, Ken. Hi, folks.
And then I started blasting.
Bye.
Bye.